first of all, Stephen Walters has stolen property from Jimmy Rave Approved, Mike Posey and Corey Hollis. He took their t-shirt, he ripped it up. How disgusting is that?
It's a loaner. And right now the fans are clamoring for it. So I guess possession 9/10 of the law, it seems. At least with Stephen Walters. John Johnson, sit down. You don't need to be grabbing the shirt. Oh, well, I guess it went out to one of our lucky fans here. Oh, perhaps, maybe.
Well, this match is underway here. Ken Wallace is trying to get some kind of semblance of order. I don't know how sanitary that shirt's been after it's been out in our audience.
I feel bad.
But I want to know something else too, Timmy D.
Absolutely.
What's wrong with Seth DeLay? This man has lost his marbles.
Are you kidding?
He's come out here, he's glad-handing with the fans, and he's shaking babies and kissing hands, and it's disgusting. I don't know what happened to the Seth DeLay I knew.
I don't know. I think it's great to see some cohesiveness between the two. Seth DeLay has made his apologies. I'm a forgiving man. And we see him here teaming up this week with Stephen Walters. It's great. It's like peanut butter and jelly together again. It's fantastic. And I guess our fans again got this shirt. That shirt has certainly been its way around town, it seems. As we got the opening contest. Well, I shouldn't say opening contest, but we've got opening for this contest. We've got Stephen Walters in there again with it, working on the arm already.
Where have you been?
It seems tight.
Where have you been? You know,
I've been right here.
I don't think so. But anyway, Stephen Walters, our Anarchy television champion, teaming up with Seth DeLay, a former Anarchy television champion himself, in there with Jimmy Rave Approved, Corey Hollis in the ring right now, Mike Posey on the outside of the ring. At one point, Mike Posey was one of the greatest, most respected officials in the National Wrestling Alliance and has made this smooth transition from top name official, top flight official, to top flight competitor in that ring, top shelf. And he's Jimmy Rave Approved.
I'm still waiting to find the criteria of what you have to be in order to be approved from Jimmy Rave.
I can tell you,
I'd like to know.
Here's what you do.
Okay.
Go look in the mirror and look at yourself.
Okay.
Write down everything you've ever accomplished, right? And then write down all the things, all your attributes.
Right.
Anything that's opposite of that, and anything opposite of what you see in the mirror is Jimmy Rave Approved.
Oh, I got it. Well, at least it'll be easier to discern, I guess, that way. We've got Seth DeLay on the top rope. The tag has been made. Again, right there, we've been talking about the teaming up, the cohesiveness already between Seth DeLay off the top rope. Again, back into the arm of Mike Posey. And I know you just have to love this. Don't you? You love seeing Seth DeLay and the television champion Stephen Walters teaming together.
Oh,
yes. The fans are loving this.
Oh, I love it. Oh, it's great.
And look, he's even learned how to do the tomahawk chop.
Let me tell you something. You know what else I love?
What's that?
I love eating the flu, okay? I love eating rotten meat. How about that? I love that too. Not as much as I love seeing Seth DeLay teaming up with Stephen Walters. This man right here, Seth DeLay, at one time was one of my closest friends. He was one of my best associates. He was, he was the guy that, I was trying to guide his career in the right direction. You see what happens?
Yeah, we see where that gets him. That's why he's teaming here this week with the television champion.
That's why he's a former television champion.
Well, either way,
I'm very disappointed in Seth DeLay.
Oh, right there again, the vicious kick from Corey Hollis. Goes for a cover, but Stephen Walters able to kick out. Well, he certainly has been spending a lot of time with Stephen Walters, the television champion. Tag has been made, and referee, yes, Ken Wallace is going to acknowledge that.
Now, you see, look at these illegal double team maneuvers here that they were doing. Referee Ken Wallace has no control when Stephen Walters and Seth DeLay are breaking the rules in the ring. It's not something that I can condone. It's not
suplex from Seth DeLay. Feeling pretty good about himself thus far. Big knee right there on to Corey Hollis. Seth DeLay back up on his feet. Oh, big kick sweeps the man down right there. And one advantage, I guess, Seth DeLay has is hanging out with the television champion to kind of get to know television champion a little bit more on a different level. But I guess you have to wonder at some point, though, at the end of the day, yeah, it's great to be teaming with the television champion, but as a singles competitor, you want to still go for that gold, and that hunger still is there. So I have to question that, but at the same time, we certainly know that Seth DeLay wants to prove to these fans that exactly he is on the right side. As Corey Hollis sends Seth DeLay right there into the corner there. Seth DeLay on the top rope. The Lex handle off the top rope. Finds its mark right there on Corey Hollis. Fans have a little bit more to cheer for, I think, this week in the teaming of Seth DeLay and Stephen Walters. Oh, big kick right there.
They certainly do. I would applaud that right there. The athleticism of Corey Hollis. And I mean, he's not doing that to some Johnny-come-lately. He's doing that to a former Anarchy television champion. He's doing that to a former Anarchy tag team champion. He's in the ring. He's displaying the athleticism. He's manhandling Seth DeLay. And right there, Mike Posey putting the finishing touches on this one.
Well, absolutely. There's certainly a lot of accolades for all competitors here in this matchup, and certainly no doubt there. However, you also have to say one thing's for sure, Corey Hollis and Mike Posey have teamed together a lot more. Again, dropping those elbows, that's one thing that I've always noticed about Mike Posey, the lightning fast opportunities that he inflicts the punishment on you. And again, the rapid fire with the elbows, with the quick kicks, the baseball slides that he can provide. And again, he's got his man tied up right there with that waist lock. Up here on the apron, as we just see, coming into view, Adrian Hawkins making his way down the rampway, distracting Stephen Walters while there's action going on in the ring.
And Adrian Hawkins twirling the brass knuckles outside the ring here, looking on at the Anarchy television champion and at the action going on. Now, you were talking about the team of Mike Posey and Corey Hollis. Now, both these guys, they've also been, as much as they've been involved as a tag team and very successful throughout the National Wrestling Alliance, I might add, in different areas. But they were also part of that North American title tournament earlier this year. And right now, as a unit, just controlling Seth DeLay.
Great suplex right there, held on to it and to go into the cover. However, again, Stephen Walters in there to break the pinfall attempt. One thing's for sure, Adrian Hawkins down here with those brass knuckles, and that's certainly no stranger there to Stephen, or I should say to Seth DeLay. And it's almost like an alcoholic that's trying to come over recovery. It's like I can't imagine someone that would give someone beer when you're trying to overcome that, and it's almost the same with the brass knuckles there, taunting in front of Seth DeLay, who's trying to make amends with himself, with the television champion, and with these fans to show that he's on the right side of the law, so to speak, here at NWA Anarchy. Again, it seems like Seth DeLay needs to be able to make that tag to Stephen Walters.
And right now, Corey Hollis very wisely putting his body between Seth DeLay and Stephen Walters. He may not have that ring cut off perfectly in half, but by adding your body in front of the guy's partner, you're blocking at it, and it's going to be that much extra they had to go through to get the tag in. And right now, both men are up at a vertical base exchanging chops. And Adrian Hawkins is grabbing a chair here and is going to have a little sit down to take a look at exactly what's going on in the ring.
Well, absolutely. We've got great action here in the ring. I feel like Adrian Hawkins is just a little too close for comfort, in my opinion. But, of course, he's certainly eyeing up that television championship, and this match certainly could have implications for that inverted atomic drop right there. Goes for a big kick. Met with a forearm elbow. Right there, clothesline on to Mike Posey. European uppercuts finding their mark again on Mike Posey. Being able to make that tag was so important, getting Seth DeLay out to be able to get a little recuperation here. Goes in for a big forearm and perhaps trying to get his man out of the corner. That was going to be a bulldog, but side rush leg sweep. Goes in for the cover, two count there.
Stephen Walters has been very successful since winning that television championship, and right there a little bit of a miscue, or what I thought was a miscue, excuse me.
Great teamwork there, right, as it goes in for the cover. Mike Posey, Corey Hollis trying to make the block there. However, the cutoff was still made. Seth DeLay on the outside needs to make the tag. Indeed he does. Able to get a second win, perhaps, it seems. Over the top rope goes Corey Hollis. Mike Posey still left in the ring. Stephen Walters going to go out there to chase. Right there by Adrian Hawkins. And Seth DeLay in the ring. However, the referee, Ken Wallace, is still preoccupied with the action on the outside. And talk about retribution in some ways for all the time Seth DeLay has done that with the knuckles. Adrian Hawkins makes the connect. 2, 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your winners, the team of Mike Posey and Corey Hollis. Together, Jimmy Rave approved.
I've got business to attend to. Try to close it out without messing up.
Certainly indeed. As we see the referee raising the hand of Corey Hollis. Jimmy Rave approved. Mike Posey and Corey Hollis going to pick up the wins here. However, just when we thought some of the questions have been answered, more have been asked. Adrian Hawkins on the outside applauding. Seth DeLay at the hands, some would say, his just desserts from all the history that he's used before with the knuckles, the brass knuckles at the hands of Adrian Hawkins. Fans, we've got that and a whole lot more. Don't you dare go anywhere. We'll be right back.